Romy Gonzalez off the bag at second. And a line shot base hit into right center. The Red Sox will get on the scoreboard again. Narvaez with a base hit. 5 hits for Baltimore. Floated down the line. Is it going to stick? It will. It drops in fair. Goes creeping up on the plate. And the 2-2. Headed to right field. Through for a base hit. Campbell rounding. Walker firing. That'll be cut. The run scores. Red Sox ahead 12-6. Hammer to center field. That one laid into by Narvaez. It's way back there off the wall. Campbell churning around. He wants to score. Here's the throw. It's cut and another run is in.
Ahead 0-2. That ball smoked left field heading into the corner. And it bounces high enough off the wall. There was no play for Nootbaar. Hustling into second with a double.
Dad's saying, oh man, they got me eating.
That's pulled and hooked down the line. Might it be another double? The 7th of the night for the Red Sox. Narvaez heads in and he makes it.
3-2. That's a shot into left field and down for a base hit. Pepio's 1-2. That's hard hit into left center for a single.
2 pitches.
Lined into right field. Palacios on the move. Can't get it. It's going to roll up against the sidewall. Crushed his first home run of the year. 2-run shot. High fly ball driven deep to left. See you later. Red Sox strike again. Trying to win in these again. There's a shot headed for the wall. Way up on the green. Carlos.
Really, if you want to be the offense you think you can, you got to get them both going.
Ground ball pass first down the line. Narvaez on the first base will not test it. Fly down the right field line toward the pesky pole. And that ball is gone. Home run. Carlos Narvaez. I think he's done that a few times before. And a base hit past the diving Santana. Campbell on his way to third. Narvaez against Hedges. And a liner in the right field for a base hit. Campbell to second. Rafaela the runner at first and stroked into right field for a base hit. And a hard single set on taking off for third. Red Sox ahead 4-0. Runner goes. Swing and a drive. Narvaez parks this one. She's gone. He hit it a ton. 1-2 coming. High chop, and that's going to get through. 1 run is in. Here comes Romy. He will score. And a bounding ball fair just inside the chalk. Sidewall will deaden it, so he's going to get 2. Yes. Rockies the worst team in baseball by quite a bit. Line shot into center field. Down for a base hit. Here comes Story. He will score.
He's looked very good filling in.
Narvaez lines one past Bobby Witt into left field, a base hit. You had no idea. This one driven in the air by Narvaez to left. Canna goes back on the track. It is gone.
Long balls, they tend to win ball games.
Line drive center field from Narvaez. I think you're exactly right. On the ground and past the dive of Michael Garcia. So the extra time pays off for Narvaez, who led. Now the 2-2. Narvaez pulls it on a line over Sweeney into left field, a base hit. Another 2-strike hit for the Red Sox. Second, couple of strikeouts since. First pitch, bouncer to third. Tough play for Young on the run, not close. First pitch, Narvaez pulls it, and it gets past Young into left field. Sogard gets to third and stops there.
Like, you know what? I know what I want to be. I'm going to keep working.
Line drive right field, base hit, Carlos Narvaez.
Bench could be a possibility to come pinch a run.
Narvaez, first pitch swinging right field, base hit.
1-1. Toro at second. Narvaez rips it to left. That's a base hit. And a stop sign at third.
One down, base is empty, and a 2-2. And a base hit to right. So Carlos Narvaez on it. And Buto with a 3-2. Swinging a high fly ball left field deep. Backing up Nimmo. Turning around now. And that ball is off the green. He's heading into second. Holmes' 74th pitch. Swinging a high drive left field. That is back there. That is back there. It is gone. Narvaez very hot with the bat. Will rattle that one to short. Lindor with a flip there. Gets away from Acuna. That's more a monologue than a conversation. Line shot into left center field by Narvaez. Deep out there on the grass. Heading into third, Trevor Story. He'll pull up. And Narvaez winds up and tags that one down into the corner. They'll get to the wall on one big bounce. He wants second. Fastball. That one fly down the right field line. Head for that fence area. It's going to be a fair ball. 2 runs will score. The throw into third is not in time. He drives.
Tie it up.
0-2 to Carlos Narvaez. Ground ball sharply. That's fair. That'll catch a piece of that short fence. He's heading for second. O'Hearn will throw. He'll dive in, and he is the 1-2. Poke the other way for a base hit. Duran hits second. Churning on into third. Totally different story as of late. Last month, 3-2 and hammered the other way. Base hit. Narvaez aboard for 2-2. To right field. Down for a base hit. Devers rounding. Raffy heading into third. He'll get there without a play.
As I've seen in a long time, this young man has a good feel for how to pitch.
Narvaez hammers that one in the gap. Right center field. A hop off the wall.
For that. So it sounds like a plug, but it really isn't. At short, knocked down by Williams. It'll move away from him, and first and second one away. Tears into that one, and that's a fair ball. All the way down the line. In comes Devers. Ref Snyder will be stopped at third. Devers at second. Abreu at first, and a base hit to right. Raffy moves up, and the base is loaded. Nobody out. And a line drive base hit into right field. Campbell rounding. Throw will come back to second.
That ball is drilled left field, and Narvaez has his moment.
And there are hitters that need.
That's going to be a single for Narvaez.
Still a bit of a head scratcher there. Line shot. That's a fair ball. That's going to keep on moving down into the corner. Devers will keep on moving to third. By Zach Littell, the starter. Home run by Jarren Duran. Here's a swing and a drive. That's way up there. Headed back toward the wall, and it's going to be extra bases. He's heading into second. Hill says yes, and the 1-2 to Narvaez. Swing and a shot. Driven back toward the wall. It's way back there. That is off the green. The Red Sox walking off against the Yankees.
To the major leagues for a handful of games last year. Grounds this ball to the hole at short. Volpe gets there. Jump throw is wide, and it gets by Goldschmidt to get the Red Sox on the board.
About where they are in the wild cards.
Down the left field line, another base hit for Narvaez. On his way to second. Throw from Dominguez. Close play, but it bounces by LeMahieu.
So he's cooled off some. But a base hit here into left field.
First lefties, they're third in baseball on .271 batting average.
Line drive, and that one's into the alley. That's onto the grass. It keeps on rolling to the track, all the way to the fence. Yeah, he was that in command of it. Ground ball that gets right through Kikuchi and into center field. Down to 224 in June. And a base hit. Almost got Toro on the foot. 2 smacked into left field for a base hit. Narvaez.
You just never know when the opportunity is going to come up and when you have to take advantage of it.
Narvaez stroking this one down the line. Is it going to get out? And it is. It's gone. That was the bonus. Breaking Skeen siding record. That one drilled here by Narvaez. Back to the wall. That catches Green. Anthony in to score.
It's 90, then you got to subtract 15.
swinging a shot by Narvaez back to the wall. That's going to be a long Fenway
third. Get a little closer to second.
One down, Narvaez. Base hit into right. Anthony scores.
Pushing him around. A little bunt.
How about a base hit to left?
Better.
Anthony to third. Hill with a 1-2 pitch. Toward the hole. Abrams can't handle it. He scored a run. This one's tightened up. He slaps that one through for a base hit. And a 2-1. Driven into the outfield, a base hit. Here comes Durant. He is in to score. And Masataka Yoshida, first at bat of the year. Swinging a high fly ball. That's deep. That's back toward the wall. And that is way out of here.
It's not a bad play.
Narvaez pokes that one down the line. He's got another one. That's an extra base hit as he will jog into second. Veered anywhere. Same route to the ballpark. Ground ball. And underneath the glove of the sliding walls, that'll bring a run in. And the Red Sox get on the scoreboard. Tends to hit him in bunches. Line drive scalded into the alley, on the grass, on the track, up into the ivy. Narvaez taken off for second base.
And in their faces about the idea of adding a top 10 hitter.
And Narvaez, Castellanos going back, can't get it. It'll go off the wall, and Carlos Narvaez, the catcher. That ball's hammered to left field. This one is over the wall. That's a 2-run home run. It just not.
Good lead for Story, not running. Does pull it in the air to left center field. Pages going back onto the track, watches it hit off the wall. Plays the ricochet with his bare hand, and it's
to watch that unfold. Ground ball sharply hitting a single. Narvaez aboard. 1-2. And a base hit. He snaps an 0 for 14 with that one. 2-1. Smoke down the line. Headed deep into the corner. That ball's gone. That's adding on big time. Scoring team in the American League. 1-2. Rattled up the middle. That rolls to center. A sliding stab. The runner will hold it. Those. He was spectacular over 7 innings against a really good lineup. Base hit into right. Narvaez against his old team.
Doing some good things down in high A. Maybe just got called up to double A.
Line drive, base hit into right center field.
Mental mistakes. Those are the ones that are tough to stomach.
Swinging a drive out to left field by Narvaez. That one way back, and that ball's into the bullpen and gone. A 2-run homer.
Force 3 is actually owned by a couple of former big league catchers. It's lined into right field by Narvaez at a base hit.
He didn't have the best night's sleep lately.
3-2 swinging a drive. That's back there, and it is gone into the monster seats. Gonzalez on the error. He's holding. Line into right field. That's gonna drop down. That's a fair ball. And that'll be 2 bases. Second, third, and the 0-2. Base hit into right field. Ref Snyder in to score. Eaton coming around. He will score.
Better. When you talk about a power pitcher, it's Tom Seaver.
Well, the roller here, swing and bunt. Is it going to hang? They let it roll and roll and roll, but
That's the baseball. Both teams were throwing the balls all over the place.
Line shot down into the corner. Fair ball. That'll bounce around up against the monster. Narvaez into second base. He's going to dive and chase the last time out against Cleveland. 2-1. Ground ball, base hit to right. That'll keep on rolling down into the corner. Carroll will let it bounce back to him. And the left-hander with a 1-2 pitch to Narvaez. Swing, lobs it into right field. That's going to drop down for a base hit. Here comes Sogard. The throw to home plate, not in time. Very smooth delivery. Swing, that one cracked high and deep left center field. That one is way back there, and she is gone. Home run, Carlos Narvaez. 1-0 pitch to the Sox catcher. And he's got himself another knock, this one to right field. The River Kitties.
That's what they told me.
Slicer down into the corner. Long run, a diving attempt, and it's...
Now you may have missed 4 or 5 runs. That ball is hammered to center field. Bellinger is back. It's gone! There's the power from Narvaez.
Snyder off the bag at first, being held by Kurtz. Fly toward the alley. That's into the gap. That's going to drop down for a hit. Butler mishandles it. It'll roll the warning track. Here comes Rob Snyder. He's going to score. 2 pitch. Fly ball into right center field. Lengthy run here for Lucas. He is not going to get it. It's onto the track. That's going to score 1 run. Here comes the 2nd run. He's gotten a lot of quick outs. Swinging a high fly ball right center field deep. Varsho's back, turning. That ball's out of here.
2 balls and 2 strikes to Narvaez. And Narvaez lines one towards the gap. It is down for a base hit.
Have to know that. He's got a short lead right now, not running. Base hit to right. Set on rounds. Now he's going back to the bag as the throw comes in. It skips away for a moment, but they're going to be safe at first and second.